Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Mackenzie, and welcome back! It is officially 2020, and I thought the first video of 2020 could be just us looking through my 2019 bullet journal. I know you can't see my face right now, but I wanted to try and do this where you could actually see what's inside my bullet journal and we look at it together. I must admit, I've already went through it. I've already witnessed all of the troubles that I've had in 2019. I've jotted down memories that I've had in here. I've jotted down events. Yeah, basically, if you don't know what a bullet journal is, this could be a fresh start. I've already started my 2021 and it's very pretty. So in 2021, we'll go through that one together. But let's just get into it and let me show you exactly what happened in 2019. Okay, so this is the index that I have. I basically just jotted down everything that I have in here. I ran out of my black marker, which is why this is in gray, but this is just an index, and usually every bullet journal will have an index. And then if you saw on the index, my first page is the birthdays, and I went by month and name, so these are important names and their birthdays. And then I have January. Each month looks very different than the next, but every single one of them has a page like this. So starting out with the goals that I had for January of 2019, we had the start spring semester strong. As you can see, I don't have a check mark by that, which means I didn't do that great. I had finished clipboard. So in 2019 of January, I was a recruitment counselor. And basically what a recruitment counselor is a person during formal recruitment for sororities, and they go around and they make sure that all of the new members, or as some people like to call them, pledges, are doing okay during the time of formal recruitment. And I was one of those people. Also, my other goal was to drink more water. As you can see, not a check mark by there, so obviously I did not drink more water. And the important dates I had was my mother's birthday, the beginning of the semester, and my last day of work. And for every month, I had a monthly quote. So for January, it was, "This is the beginning of anything you want." And here were my 2019 goals. As you can see, I only checked one of those goals, which means I didn't do exactly what I was planning to do in 2019. So I split it up in two categories. I had the personal goals and professional goals. So my personal goals were to drink more water, take my mental health more seriously, reach out to people I love more often, learn sign language, stop caring what people think about me, and to start a YouTube/blog. So the only thing I did in 2019 was start a YouTube, which I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that because it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. And then my professional goals were to look for jobs in Pittsburgh, apply for as many as possible, budget, and get a big girl job. So for 2019, I moved to the Orlando area. So I did not get a job in Pittsburgh, which is originally where I'm from, is the Pittsburgh area. And then I guess I could check off apply for as many jobs as possible. I applied for quite a lot of jobs, but probably not as many as I could have. And budget, I only have $200 in my savings, so I wouldn't say I budgeted that well. And get a big girl job. I am just a sales associate right now, so I don't really count that as a big girl job. And here, not every month has this, but I made a mood tracker for this month and also a habit tracker. So let's look at my habits real quick. So for my habits for this month, I wanted to keep track of these things, which is take meds, wear my retainer, go to class every day, talk to my mom, nap, study, read, and drink 2 or more waters. Yes, I know that's quite difficult for me. Honestly, I'm not the biggest water intaker. And then I also had bad habits, which were anxiety attacks, drinking coffee, eating out, posting on Instagram, and picking my face. I have a hard problem with picking at my face because I want to have clear skin, but then I pick at it, so I don't know. But I did pretty good, actually. I only did it once, so that's pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, I talk to my mom literally every single day, and yeah. But this was a lot different because I was in college. But these were my moods if you want to pause it and look at it. Yeah. And then I jotted down my class schedule. So I had Comm 101, Interior Design 110, Fashion Merchandising 420, and yeah. And then I also had an online marketing class. And these are the absences that I had. As you can see, I am not a fan of Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes because I hate going to class 3 times a week. So my Tuesday, Thursday classes, I'm really good at going to those. Also, I enjoy my fashion classes because that's what I was majoring in. So I liked going to those. And then we move on to February. Okay, so again, with the pages here, my goals for February, this is when I was actually a recruitment counselor. So I had be an awesome recruitment counselor, drink more water, be a better big, and study harder for exams. So the only things that I would say I did well in February was being a pretty good recruitment counselor. I wouldn't say I was awesome, but I loved my group very much, and I hope they're all doing great. I do keep up with them on Instagram. And I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna skip over all of the sorority stuff that went on in my life in 2019. It's kind of like unimportant to my YouTube channel, but these were the rounds for recruitment, and then I had my exams these days. I'm very bad at studying. I don't even know how I passed college. But my quote was, "Empowered women empower women," which I thought was very fitting for the recruitment season. And then here is my mood tracker. I try to base it on Valentine's Day. And then my habit tracker, which doesn't look like I did a lot. I missed quite a bit of class. I'm not surprised. I was really bad at going to class. And then we move on to March. And for my March goals, I had go to class, procrastinate less, and drink less soda. Basically, in 2019, I really wanted to make sure that I was pretty hydrated. I was trying to better my skin and better my body, but it didn't really last very long, and honestly, I didn't do great. But I did drink less soda, it looks like I did, so that's good. And then these were important events. So I had a group presentation in my comm class. I had spring break, which I went to Disney and Universal Studios in Orlando, which is now where I live. And then I had an exam, Big Little reveal, and composite photos. So my monthly quote was celebrate every tiny victory, however you want to say it. And then I had some songs that I was listening to a lot. It was Sucker by the Jonas Brothers, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored by Ariana Grande, Ready to Let Go by Cage the Elephant, and Two of Us by Louis Tomlinson. And then here's my mood tracker. It looks like I actually had a pretty good month. It's pretty normal, pretty happy, a little bit stressed because of exams, but you know. And then here's my habit tracker. It looks like I just did the same thing as I did in the month of January. Drinking 4 or more waters was a big reach. It looks like I didn't do any of that, so yeah, that's fun. And I drank a soda pretty much every single day. So I don't know. And then some movies I watched that month were Irreplaceable You, The Dirt, Captain Marvel, Avengers Infinity War, and 5 Feet Apart. And then some shows I watched was The Bachelor, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and The Act. I didn't really do a lot with entertainment this month. But then we go into April. And again with this page, I had a lot going on in April. This was our philanthropy month for my sorority. But the goals I had were get more sleep, apply for more jobs, and start my blog back up. If you didn't know me in college, I actually had a blog, and I spent a whole summer trying to make it look nice and be more productive and write my experiences. But I think I'm better with communicating this way than on a blog. So yeah. But some important dates was date party, the waffle bar and initiation, job search notebook and project was due. I had a comm exam, Greek sing, taco bar, bake sale. There was a painting activity, Pi Theta Phi. Oh yeah, I guess if you don't know, I was in Theta Phi Alpha, in case you were wondering. I had another exam and Founders Day. So my monthly quote was trust your struggles. And then I made a wish list, and I just needed a graduation dress and some materials for my grad cap. And then I had a dream log, but it doesn't really matter. Then my mood tracker was based on rain, since it was, what is this, April? Yeah. And so it looks like I was pretty normal, a little anxious here and there. And then some things that I watched were Avengers Endgame, The Act, and The Order. I forgot about that show. It's actually a really good show. And then we move on to May, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so of course I had to make this May the Force Be With You. And I think this month is kind of when I started not really paying attention to my bullet journal as much. I had graduation and finals, and I was in the process of moving, so I didn't really pay attention to this. But some of the goals I had was find a job, stay connected with friends, and get Jonas Brothers tickets. And the things I did was stay connected with friends and get Jonas Brothers tickets. I talk to my friends on a daily basis. I like to make sure that, they're in my life and everything. Some important dates, I had my finals, and then I had graduation, and I was moving. So the monthly quote was never tell me the odds. But then I made this little thing because I didn't want to leave a page for June, which is what we move on to now, is June. Again, I didn't really pay attention to my bullet journal during the summer. I had a lot on my plate, and yeah. But anyways, the goals I had for June were to brainstorm some YouTube ideas, start a channel, go to the beach, and find a job, which turns out that I didn't do absolutely any of them. And some important dates, there was a farmer's market, Father's Day, and I had an interview. I did not get that job, just so you know. My monthly quote was trust the timing of your life, which honestly is a really good quote for that month, because I had an interview, I was trying to find jobs, and I didn't find anything in June. But then I made a little page, and then we move into July. And July is only a page because, again, I neglected it. But my goals were find a job, start a channel, talk to my friends more, and go outside more. So the things I did in July were find a job. I did start my channel in July, and I talked to my friends a lot more than I was. And then some important dates, the Spider-Man premiere, Independence Day, my friends came and visited, and I had my first day of work. So the monthly quote was be afraid and do it anyways, which was why I made this the quote, is because of the start of my YouTube channel. So yeah, I was pretty afraid of doing that. And then we have August, and here I just have my work schedules starting from now on, so I have these pages. And then this page, my goals were to plan videos better, go to Universal, be more confident at work. Some important dates, my friend Miranda came. That was basically the only thing that happened in August. Actually, didn't I go see the Jonas Brothers in August? I don't know why that's not here, but I went and seen the Jonas Brothers in August. And the monthly quote was, "Mindset is everything." Then we move on to September. And here's my work schedule. I should mention I only work part-time, which is why I have it like this. And then here are my goals for September. It was plan videos a week in advance. As you can see, I don't really plan videos that well. That's the thing. Get a microphone, which I do now have a microphone, but I kept this in my goals for quite a while before actually getting a microphone. Start saving more money. Yeah. Some important dates. Okay, on September 1st, Joe Jonas literally replied to my tweet. It was like the best day of my whole entire 2019. And then there was a homecoming event at work, sale items, employee discounts. The monthly quote was, "Your future needs you, your past doesn't." For October, spooky season, October, November, and December are my favorite months, but October this year was so much better than November and December for some reason. So here's my work schedule. And then here are some of my goals was to get a microphone. See, I did eventually get a microphone and I got it in October. Pre-record, again, I don't really pre-record, I'm pretty bad at it. And figure out student loans. That's, some important events, Applefest. I went back up to Pennsylvania to celebrate Applefest with some friends and family. I went to my friend Jen's house to carve some pumpkins, and that was fun. And then Halloween, of course. And the monthly quote was, "We're all works in progress." Here is my mood thing. I got back into my bullet journal in October, and look how cute my little ghosts are. That's so cute. But it looks like I was pretty tired and pretty normal. And then we have November, which is my birthday month, which is why the front page looks like that. But some goals of November was to celebrate my birthday. As you can see, it's not checked because all I did was go to Texas Roadhouse and I didn't really do anything extraordinary for my birthday. Pre-record for December didn't happen. As you saw, I only had 2 videos up for December because of work. You'll see I have my work schedule in here. And buy a car. I bought a new car in November. I didn't mention that on my channel, but I bought a new car. It's not on my social media either, but yeah. And then some important dates. The Shane and Jeffrey palette launched. I wanted to get that for my channel. Then my birthday, Thanksgiving, and Black Friday. The monthly quote was, "Plant hope in your heart and wait for love to grow." And then here's my November work schedule. And then we have December, the last month. So I decided to make a whole page for December like this. And then here we go, last month. So my goals of December was to be happier, sleep better, film as much as I can, and get people their Christmas gifts. Some important events, there was a VIP night at work, Harry Styles album was released, and Christmas. I didn't check that off, but yeah. The monthly quote was, "We are like a snowflake, all different in our own beautiful way." And then here are some holiday movies I wanted to watch. The only ones I didn't get to watch was Love Actually. It's actually one of my favorite movies, and I did not get a chance to watch it in December, but I love that movie. And then I didn't get to watch The Santa Claus. I don't really know why. I have Disney Plus as well, and it was on Freeform every single day, and I just didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did watch the other movies that I wanted to watch. And then here is my work schedule. It's so messed up. I don't know what I was doing at the end here, but yeah. That's it. That's my whole entire bullet journal. Let me show you my new one and the outside of what it looks like. So my new one is hollow, which I'm super duper duper excited about. And I have not finished January's, so I can't exactly show you January. But in next year, I will show you this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing week. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I have a lot of things planned for 2020. I want to try and upload twice a week instead of once a week. This week I'm only going to be uploading once, but hopefully I'll actually pre-record like I wanted to in 2019, and we'll get this ball rolling. I really want to take this more serious. I really want to make sure that my YouTube channel is up to par with exactly what I want to do with it. My New Year's resolution for this year is to make my YouTube channel a lot better than what it is. My goal for 2020 is to at least get 500 subscribers, which is like really low. I don't even have 100 subscribers. So tell your friends, share the video, share the crap out of me if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to keep up to date with my life. I hope you have a great January. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.